Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's short video, we'll be going over some custom lighting kits that I've done, not only in the past, but also ones that are current. So in this series, we'll be showing some of the effects that can be achieved with lighting and in all sorts of different areas that we can do for modeling. So let's get started. Okay, Wes, so here we go. I got everything all hooked up. Been running some tests on it, and everything's looking really solid. I haven't run it for a really super long term, but I plan on going for a while. Again, this is all designed off a shooting miniature, so these are meant to be turned on, turned off, and not run as a display model. But anyway, I got if you look down here, corner, here's all the engine features right here. There's, I ended up making these discs for the engines, and these are set up with, I think this is 18 LEDs per engine. They're quite bright, and they really put out a lot of output. They run a little warm, but again, if you're doing passes, doing shooting, it shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, so that's what I came up with, the engines, and then here I did a test mock-up of an engine. These are the ones that are made in the kit, and I cut out the back, and I have the clear part in here. So anyway, so that just kind of just rests on the top there. They're gonna, when they go to install it, it's gonna be be aligned with this, but this is very bright overall. Over here, these are the front thruster lights, or thruster effects for the front. Over here is an added feature that I put in there just because the request was to make it kind of that light blue or ice blue color inside. So I have an option here on a separate channel for this feature, and I'll turn that on. Over here, I've got 4 main running lights for the cab or for the cockpit area. This should be more than enough for lighting. They are turned down a little bit with a little bit of more resistance, so they're not quite as bright, but you can do any combos of that. Over here I added another feature for you. You said you wanted potentially a future for maybe even running some fiber optics later. So I put a set of blinkers here. These are one blinks a little faster, one's red, one's white, and they both go at different rates. And anyway, so here's all the dimmer packs lined up here. Again, I got it all fabbed in. I've got I've got 2 of the DC power jacks set up right now. I'm going to add a third. I didn't realize that I was out of those 2.5 millimeter jacks, so I ordered that up, and I should have those on Tuesday or Wednesday. They'll be in, but that I've had it already wired in. It's ready to go. All I need to do is hook it up. So anyway, so let me go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to go on with, again, that you've seen the remote already and the remote setup. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn it on. I'm going to get everything at once. So this is all the effects on all at the same time. Again, you can see these engines are just blazing bright. So you requested bright, and they're very bright. And this is kind of what it looks like if I can hold it together here with the engine. It should look really good. Plenty of light. So those are, and then again, here's your ice blue interior. Can't see it as good. I'll shut it off and isolate it a little bit more so you can see a little more. Here's the front thruster effects for the front. There's your interior. Those are the interior lights, and then here's the blinkers for either future fiber optics, or these can just be even mounted right on the dash panel somewhere or something, just to give it a little bit of automation there inside. So anyway, so let me go through this. So I'm going to start shutting off some zones. So since these things are just blazing bright, let's kill 4. Make sure there we go. Okay, so 4's off. That dimmer pack 4 is the engines. Number 3, think, is the fronts. Yep. So number 3 is the front thrusters. And number 2 should be, that's the ice blue interior. And then there's your on cockpit lighting with the blinkers on as well. So I'm going to close that zone off too. Let me shut that off. So there you go. So these are all controllable. They're all individual. They can be played all at once, or they can play individual. So, like, oh, I just want to just see the ice blue, or I just want the engines. I just want the rear engines on only. So, you hold it in, and I forgot if this one's a fast push. Again, there you go. It's fast push. So there's your engines. And then again, if you want to dim them, you can just go up here, and you can roll it on the dimmer. And those can adjust. So they're all adjustable. Again. Or you can go like that. Remember I showed you before, we have the pre-settings: quarter, half, 3/4, full. Anyway, so then if you wanted to say you got the engines on, but now you want to put on the cockpit lighting without the ice blue. Let's just say just the ice blue feature. So you hold that. I'm sorry, those are the front thrusters. 2. Oh, fast push. And so now you got the ice blue in there, and now you got your engine feature on. And then the cool part is, so now right now we're in the ice blue, right, for the interior. All right, so we want to bring it down a little bit. So you tap on there, and then see you can bring that effect down and go up or down or medium or really low. So it gives you a lot of option. And anyway, so that's that one. Let me get off the engines. Okay, and again, I'll go for the cockpit. So I'll put on the main cockpit lighting. Again, I keep forgetting fast push. All right, again, those are all actuating and ready to rock. And again, those are also controllable. The difference is when you start to drop voltage on the cockpit lighting, you'll start losing control of the blinking, because you're choking the voltage out of it. So after a while, they'll just barely work. So you kind of got to run that feature. If you're going to run it, you got to run it up kind of all the way. But it's already set up to be dim anyway. Let me shut off 2. So anyway, so that's about all of it. Again, I can do it a little bit in a different lighting situation. Let me turn it down a little bit, and maybe you can see it a little more what it's like in the dark. So here, there. Now this is the dark mode. And again, let me shut this one off. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So, so here's the engines. Like again, bam, super bright. So you can see that, and then let me hold that down, turn it off. And 3, those are the front. There's your front thruster lights. We'll shut those ones off. And again, there's your ice blue. And this color looks really good. You can't see it right here, but if I turn it down a little bit more in that interior, it'll cast a really, really cool, just nice glowing blue color again. And you can turn it down if you want it really low and get it up real high. Okay, so that was 2. And then again, back to 3. Oh, the 3 is the other one. I'm sorry, I'm going to reverse. Okay, and the next one is 1. And there we go. So that's all lighting. Everything's all operating and running. Now I just got to run it for, do a little burn-in and run it for a while. But as it is now, they're running, everything's running nice and cool. So let me wrap this video up. And again, if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. And thanks for watching our channel. And we'll see you on the next video.